Right now, we are going to bring on the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Crater, with 29,000 plus rides and a crazy bonus to boot. What's going on, Jay? How you doing?
29,241. Yes,
Woo!
That's my number, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, so the reason I wanted to come on was I got offered a bonus that I'd never been offered before. And it goes like this. It says in the next month, if I can do, there were 3 tiers to it. I took the middle tier. If I could do 210 rides, I would be guaranteed $2,660. $2,660. So that's an average of about $13 a ride. And I know that I don't make $13 a ride. I probably make more like 7 or 8. So I thought, well, 7 or 8, that's like a $5 difference times 2. That's like $1,000 bonus. That's probably worth going for. Unfortunately, my destination filter for Uber doesn't allow me to like focus on a specific area the way the one from Lyft does. But I can always just not accept, anything over like $10, and that's been my policy so far. And I've got like close to 40 rides from this last weekend. So I'm just going to do my weekend driving and knock out 50 a weekend, and I'll hit that goal. But I was curious, so I reached out to these guys to see what their thoughts were about this bonus, because I'd never seen this type of bonus before.
Yeah. Well, you hit the nail on the head. 13, right? $13 a trip, which is good. Obviously, the strategy is to knock out all minimum fare trips, as many as you can. And in the green room, we just kind of talked about it. But so,
is that what we call it? The green room.
Yeah.
Green room.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Yeah, that's like the pre-production or the other side before you go on stage or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. They feed us a little bit of caviar, some lobster. It's pretty cool in the green room.
Well, we're not there yet. We're getting there. It's only our year. Second year, maybe, green room will have some, refreshments. But yeah, you got to knock out the shorties. You know what you're doing. But I know we talked about it, that you said, I want to keep it under $10. You should not keep it under $10. You should keep it under $5. Just go park really busy area of San Francisco, and just, you have upfront fares. So, you're just going to keep picking those little shorties. I would say don't do anything more than 5,
Yeah. Well, in Sacramento, it's not as busy as San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
So unless I go out and drive, during major, it's really busy, like 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to get that many offers to be that picky.
Yeah. Well,
but,
I think it's doable.
I still think it's great. But the other thing, the reason I reached out to you guys was what you got up on the screen right now is I was trying to figure out if they're including tips towards the guarantee, and they are, which I think is complete bullshit.
Yep.
because this is disincentivizing me to get tips.
Yep.
And that should never be a part of any promotion, as far as I'm concerned, because tips are how we know we're doing a good job for our passengers, because they reward us.
Yep.
But it doesn't help me at all to it hurts me as far
that's
as
that's a new thing, though, Jay. It's a new thing. Tips were never in these kind of guarantees. Of course, Uber being Uber, they have to do what they have to do, whatever. And that's why the tips are in there now. So,
well, for those who are just listening right now, this is the fine print that you always want to read your bonuses on, because this is a change that you don't see bolded, you don't see anything different, but it's always been, if you had a guarantee, tips were always in addition. So they didn't count towards your guarantee bonus. They always were part of, anything additional. So this is something that's different. So the fine print is earnings from your trips after service fees and certain charges are deducted, such as city or local government charges, and any tips are included toward your guaranteed amount. Right there. Any tips are included to your guaranteed amount.
Yeah.
Promotions you make are on top of that amount. So promotions at least are on top, but tips are now geared towards that amount. So it actually counts towards your guarantee. Any payment due will be added to your account after you complete the required trips. Each completed pickup and drop off on the UberX share will count as one trip towards your minimum trip requirement. Canceled trips do not count. Again, always read the fine print of everything, because then you know the terms that you are agreeing to when you have this guarantee, because you may think, oh, tips aren't included, tips are bonus, and you kind of may calculate that for it. But in actuality, now you can see that tips are actually included.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that promotions are not. So like last weekend, I got, let's see, I got $115 in promotions. Oh, plus another like 20 or 30 on the boost promotions. So those count. So those don't count towards the guarantees. So that's money on top of this.
Yeah.
So it'll be curious to see what they do for me this weekend when I drive, if they're going to offer me other promotions, because they can see I'm going for this. So I'm kind of double dipping in that way.
Expect to receive all long trips all weekend long.
Oh, for sure.
I think you'll do it, right? And I had a driver actually in LA who did similar guarantee. It took Uber about 8 days to pay him, so don't get nervous if they don't automatically pay you. And the difference between Lyft and Uber on this one is really immense, because on Lyft the tips don't count towards your promotion, although the bonuses do, meaning like the surge, let's say, right? And same thing here. So same thing here, but look, it's doable. I'm betting that Uber will pay you an extra $800. You'll get to about 1,800, and then the rest will be the guarantee. So hopefully they'll pay you in time.
Yeah. I've never had them not pay me immediately. I personally have never had a bonus not, just the second I hit it, it pops in. But we'll see.
Yeah,
this will be a little bit bigger one.
Yeah, even in the fine print, it says any payment due will be added to your account after you complete the required trips. So it's either going to be at that moment, or because it expires on 6/11, that's when they're going to do it. Because sometimes that's where they'll actually adjust it to the time that it's over with. So you could hit it, within the first week, and let's say it's a month-long thing, but they won't pay out for that month. So that's another possible aspect. But it looks like on that one, they're going to pay out right when it's done.
So you should put like a note in your cart. Please don't tip me.
Save your money. Don't tip.
Cash tips only.
Cash tips only, yeah.
There you go. Cash tips only.
Take Uber for whatever they're worth. You know what? This would be interesting, though. I would like actually, when you're done with this, how you can go into the website now. Now you have to go to the website, check out what their service fee was and how much Uber lost on this deal, which I'm pretty sure they're going to lose. I'm pretty sure they will, but it may not be as much as you guys think. Uber probably end up losing $300-400 on this deal. So, and then people go, oh, Uber takes 60%. I'm like, look at it. They just lost $400.
Well, they got to pay for all these different promotions going on for different drivers. So they got to take your earnings and then give it to Jay.
Yeah, that's what they do. They do.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.